Good evening. The government decided to change the base year for consumer price index of industrial workers. We know what is consumer price index. We have discussed during our Indian economy classes. And with respect to industrial workers, the base year has been changed from 2001 to 2016. Very, very important one. In any forthcoming examination, this is one possible question. And I also suggest all the students who are preparing for the civil service examination or group 1 examination to be conducted by any state. There, in writing the answers in the main examination, you have to be very careful. You need to update these things and write the base year as 2016 and not the earlier one. So kindly remember, these type of updates will be giving you better marks in the examination. Clear? So regarding that, I am going to show you the details. But before that, I would like to tell you another very important thing with respect to Central Bureau of Investigation. The name itself is indicating CBI, Central Bureau of Investigation, is an organization that functions under the control of the central government. Look at this. This is one of the very old institutions that is existing in India, which is always there in the news. That is the meaning is, so whenever you have any case, then for the purpose of investigation, the CBI is roped in. But please remember, CBI can enter into a state only with the permission of the central government. So central government will give directions to CBI, then the CBI will enter into a state and it will take up the case. Or CBI can be directed by the Supreme Court or High Court for starting up the investigation. Now the point is that if the central government is very much powerful to give directions to a body called CBI, if it is entering into any state directly without the consent of the state, is it not the violation of the principle of a federation? This is a question that has been there for quite long period of time. That is the reason why some states have started opposing the CBI to enter into the states. And one of the states that took the decision was, the first state was West Bengal. And very recently, the same decision has also been taken by Maharashtra government, meaning the general consent is withdrawn. Now, for every case, on case-to-case basis, CBI has to take the permission from the state government also. Right? So, this is how the system will function. And you know what exactly is happening in Maharashtra. And so many issues that are related to Maharashtra, so that are being under discussion, and CBI is very much there with respect to the investigation into various cases. Clear? Regarding this, I would like to show you the points. Let me open the document. Have a look at this. Which of the following, first question on the screen, which of the following is the first state in the country to withdraw general consent to CBI, Central Bureau of Investigation, curtailing its powers in the state? Is it Maharashtra? Is it Gujarat? Is it Rajasthan or West Bengal? Just now I told you the answer. The first state to withdraw the general consent is West Bengal. Very, 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 very important. Am I clear? And after that, Rajasthan became the second state, and now Maharashtra is the third state to withdraw general consent to CBI. Am I clear? And please remember, the students who are preparing for the civil service main examination, this also can be a point to be written in the main examination with respect to center-state relations. Very, 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 very important one. Right? Now, answer is D. Look at this. The CBI now will have to approach the state government on a case-to-case basis, seeking permission to conduct investigations. Meaning, in these states, because they have withdrawn the general consent, they must take the permission from the state on case to case basis whenever they are going for the investigation. Maharashtra is the third state to withdraw general consent. First state was West Bengal, followed by Rajasthan to take such action. Very, very, very important one. Please remember this. Next is what I told you, right? CPI IW, it stands for Consumer Price Index for Industrial Workers. The government on October 22nd, 2020 released the revised Consumer Price Index for Industrial Workers. Please remember, it is 2001 all these years. Now it has been revised to the year 2016. What do you mean by Consumer Price Index? How is it calculated? What do you mean by this Consumer Price Index for industrial workers, agriculture workers, right? Agriculture laborers, etc. All these things we have discussed during our Indian economy classes. Just revise those topics. Now you need to update that the base year for CPI IW has been revised from 2001 to 2016, right? So in the examination, if there is a question, what is the base year, you have to write 2016. And all the civils aspirants, please look at this very carefully. If it is a question in the main examination, you please mention that the date, that the year has been revised to the 2016. Very, 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 very important one, right? And the government said that it would not lead to an increase in dearness allowance for government employees at the moment. And the expenditure on food had decreased from 46% to 39%, indicating greater disposable income. What is greater disposable income? We have discussed elaborately during our classes. Please revise all the classes. Clear? And just for our information, note, Labor and Employment Minister is Santosh Kumar Gangwar, right? As of now, this is the person who is the Minister for Labor and Employment. Clear? So these are the points for today. I'll see you in the next class with more current affairs. Thank you so much. Take very good care.